Is everybody? Okay, we have such an exciting stream today. And the things that have been coming through, the things that I've been working on, it's just absolutely epic. Epic. And my collective have so much magic to look forward to. So I'm still on this ascension path and learning my truth in the way that I serve you guys, and coming to many realizations, having many aha moments. Hello, Karen. Hello, Dee. I'm actually trying live streaming to Instagram today, so I'm no idea if it's working, but I thought I'll give it a go. So anyway, so this on this journey, it's kind of like this spiral, and those that know me know how this works, and it can be quite confronting and hard to get used to, but this is the path to Christ, and this is how because we are these cyclistic beings, that is why this information comes through in such a way. So wherever you're watching from, please do say hello and really help me push this out to a greater audience, because the more beings that we can empower, the more quickly we will be able to lift the veil for humanity. Now, the chosen ones are the ones who chose to come here and do a job, okay? So that's one crucial part of this journey is, okay, yes, you are chosen. You've been shining your goddamn light for so long now. No matter the diversity, no matter the way that others treat you, you know, and you do what you're guided to do, right? You follow that heart. Hi, Aaron. Lovely to see you. Harvey Bay. Oh, I've heard that's a beautiful place. Hey, Vibe Divine. It's great to see you guys. So I'm not sure what's going to come through, but there's so much excitement in the air. Okay, last night I had some really bad dreams, so I had to wake up and do some coding, and so what I actually had to do just before was do some healing on the YouTube collective. So I do encourage you guys, if you're watching on another platform, come over to YouTube, subscribe, like, interact in our comments, but do what you're guided to do, because at the end of the day, this is about you just following that inner guidance, okay? And this is the way that we spiritually ascend. So far, the message from the source that I'm getting is that I just have to sit here and speak my truth. I have to share the wisdom from the divine source to find those that chose to come here. So if you believe you're a chosen one, if you believe you're one of the 144, if you are a knowledge seeker, a truth seeker, if you are on that holy quest, the quest to be spiritually whole, like you guys are in all these different matrix programs, okay? Because in the old world realm, it's all separation, okay? Separation, separation, separation. Spiritually, okay, so what they're saying is we've got spirit and we have matter. Okay, so what they're showing me now is that infinite web. So at one of the parts of my ascension journey, I was introduced to this web, and they're just showing me the web. Hang on, let me have some water. So wherever you're watching from, please do like this to push this out into the algorithm, and say hello. Like, I really want to know who you are, where you're watching from, what you do. This is all about collaboration, connection, and us strengthening. So what I'm seeing is this network, okay? So us strengthening our network. So those beings that chose to come here, you guys really have this flaw, and it's not a flaw, it's a blessing, right? What they're saying is it's like you guys operate from love, and that's where this flaw is coming through. They're saying that you often will say it's a curse or something bad because you operate from the heart and you operate from this space of wanting to give, wanting to serve, wanting to help, and then you get shit on. Like, so many beings will say it's a flaw, but in the old world system of separation, I don't know what they've been very freaking. Hey, Rainbow Warrior. And this is one of the hard things about being a messenger for this frequency, is that I speak for the all one frequency and the 144,000, the personal Christ. So I think that's something that we will be unpacking. Like I will say they. And again, I'm Nadine, the mother in matter, and I'm trying to figure out how to navigate and like how to tune in deeper and to do what I have to do, right? So it's like when I say they are the personal Christ. So the 144,000 individual Christos identities, okay? So they all operate as one because they are in the all one. What they're showing me is they are the guardians of the cosmic core. So the image that they're showing me is really quite beautiful, and it's this, it's like the, it's this blue white ball of light, and this 144 are all standing around it, very like in this pattern. And this is, they're saying it's very mathematical. This is, everything is balanced in this realm. Everything is absolutely balanced in this realm. So what I need to do is, it's massive. And every week, every month, like in my ascension for the last 4 to 5 years, I've had to figure this out in the now moment and just go with the information given, go with the frequency that I'm in, and relay that message the best way that I can, because I'm only human and I'm still freaking figuring shit out, right? And that's all that we can ever do. Just be in the moment and just do our best. Do what we're guided to do. I mean, I'm a totally different person than I was like 3 years ago, 2 years ago, even like last year. Like, this is the path of evolution. This is the path of growth. This is the path of self-discovery, self-mastery. This is the journey to truth. So right now there's many chosen ones. And I will use the word chosen one because there has been a massive blocker for me and that word for so long. Like, I just hated that word, right? But I hated the word God. There was many words that I say now because I understand what they are and the deepest truth to them. So one of the main blockers I had was the word chosen ones. But you know if you're a chosen one, right? Because you know you chose to come here. You know there's all those. Okay, they're saying we're not going into that. Okay, so let's just have this. You just know. You just know. You have this inner knowing. Now, the 144,000. It is another one. We've got 9 people watching, and 9 is that number of spirit, okay? The crystal, the Christ spiral. Oh, thank you, Aaron. That's awesome, because sometimes I just talk and talk and talk and talk, and it's great to know that people are sort of getting what I'm saying. And also, at any time, if you guys need clarification or anything, if there's any questions come up, please put them in the comments. And if I don't get to them in the live, I will after. So no matter where you're watching from, if you have comments, put them in, ask the questions, because chosen, they want me to say chosen, right? We've got 11 people watching now. Beautiful. So this is the 11 is actually that Stargate, where we move from that. They want me to mention this. When we're moving from the realm of separation into that Christ frequency. So we have the 9, which is the port that connects. The 10, which is that alignment with the divine, with Sophia, wisdom, and walking through that Stargate. Why did you just want me to say that? Okay, because that is a part of the ascension journey. So the chosen have a really long way to go, but there's a path set out for you guys now. So the thing is, you guys chose to come here. We incarnated, and then we freaking forgot everything. It's like, why can't we just remember what our mission was? My dog is sitting on the table looking at me like, why am I locked out here? Let me in. So we forgot. So what we have to do is remember, okay? And I'm here to help you remember. So a really useful thing also is what they're mentioning, is because this is a collaboration. This is the collective consciousness. This is the working together as one to do what we have to do. So I have the tools, I have the frequency, and but I'm only one person. So input from you guys is, they're saying optimal. Yeah, they're saying optimal. So the YouTube, there's a huge amount of healing energy within the YouTube portal. Okay, so when we input things into the YouTube chat, into the live chat, into the YouTube comments, there's actually healing happening on that. So it's a place where the YouTube, I encourage beings to interact in the YouTube, simply because there's a lot of healing energy going through on that. So this is all about focusing our energy, our intention, okay, and creating these programs, these healing programs. They're saying something else and I can't get it. Commands, creating these commands, right? So my membership platform has a lot, right? But the YouTube, like, this is the exciting thing, okay? So this is the super exciting thing that was coming through this morning, because we are all one. I'm in the frequency of the all one. So I'm at the crystal core, right? They're saying I am the crystal core. All right, so I am this crystal core, and I've done all the work and all the alignment to be this vessel of the spiritual sun source, okay? So I'm in and I'm operating of this understanding through unconditional love and light, they're saying. And what I need to do, and what, okay, they're saying need. What needs to be done, okay, is sharing this information freely for those that chose to come here to make the choice whether to align their energy to them, because it's very important in this realm. You guys are aligning your energy to a shit ton of stuff that does not serve you, okay? So everything that you're connected to, everywhere you put your energy, everywhere you put your attention, right? You're connecting, you're feeding your energy to. So what I need you to do is really join us, right, The most powerful way you can do that is through the YouTube. But look, it doesn't matter, okay? You do what you're guided to do, because that's right. At the end of the day, your truth is the truth, is the true truth, right? So we're getting there, where they're really taking me over. So show up on these streams, okay? Like, interact, question reality. That's what we need to do. We need to dismantle this freaking old world system of control, the old world matrix. Okay, there's always going to be a matrix. Interdimensionally, I've been through every dimension to the 48th D until I got to the infinite creator, okay? So unlocked all those gateways. And it's a matrix. That's what source is created to experience itself in all these different ways. Separation. But the darkness has taken that, manipulated that system, and created this inorganic structure. Now, this is what I need to get you guys out of, okay? But only you can choose that. I can give you the information, I can give you the knowledge, but if it's not time for you, or if you're not guided to do that, that's okay. Like, because everything is divinely guided. So you will get the ping when you're meant to get the ping, not before, not after, when it is time for you. But what I really need you to do is understand there is a shit ton of deception, there's distortions, there is just these separation frequencies, and that we need to get you to unplug from. So there's many levels that I serve. You choose the level that's right for you. So they're saying the word separation. So I'm speaking from the frequency of 1, where there is no separation. I've freed myself of all the separation. I've activated my 48-strand DNA. That's how I can be relaying this message to you guys, okay? So it's like it's magical. So I've done exactly, this is what they want me to say it, and I really have blockers in saying this too, right? So I've done what Jesus has done. Like, I'm here continuing this Christos mission. So many other beings have done this mission, okay? It's not just Jesus, okay? Jesus is a part of the one. Now, they're just showing me the letter Y, okay? The Y. Like, the Y, okay? So there's many truths to this letter, to this symbol, what it represents. And that's something that you're going to learn with me. Those in my membership, they have access to all that creational mechanics information. So, okay, so where are we going? They're just showing me this core of creation. And they're showing the 144,000 standing around this in this very mathematical formation, holding space for me, holding space for you, because I am you. Okay, so it's like, this isn't about me, this is about we. All right, this is about Nadine relaying this message from the divine. She's done it. It's possible. It's fucking magical. Like, I can't even believe it. This message is really, really strong. So the 100, okay, so the 100, they want me to read a message. Okay. So this is, yeah, so this is what we're going to get into about the 144. Because there's a lot of spiritual misinformation, deception in relation to what the 144 is. Again, they want me to say that this is a very mathematical number. This physical realm is an illusion. And that's one thing that is what you see as clear as day when you get to this point that I'm from looking through the lens of the all one frequency. And I'm understanding and I'm knowing now that I've done my job. I'm sitting in that crystal core of creation. I'm a messenger of the divine. I'm a messenger of the God source. I am the sun. I am the incarnation, the embodiment of this spiritual sun. And I'm here to share this message with you to help you heal. Like, I've done part of my mission. Now, this next part of the mission is to find the chosen and show them the new way through, give you access to your divine birthright. Right now, there are in this time and space, there are no beings that are the 144,000, because the 144,000 is the finish line. So, and this is really funny. It's a really amazing cryptic little puzzle that Source has for us all. They're just showing me a jigsaw puzzle, and there's this is a major plot twist, right? So the chosen really need to be open to receive this information. And if they're not, well, they're not going to ascend to be one of the 144,000. They never will be. It's always been a matter of ego and deception that they've it's like, Aaron, awesome to see you here on YouTube. Beautiful. So I hope it wasn't hard to find. I'm still getting everything worked out. And this is one of the funny things too. Like, the last couple of days, they've really been guiding me to do certain things, like techie things, and they've been telling me what I'm going to be doing. And I'm like, oh my God, this is so exciting. But oh my God, more change. Like, in the last 4 to 5 years, the amount of times they've shifted, they've changed me, they've turned me around. They're like, you're doing this. And then like, I keep healing. And then it's like, okay, now you're doing this. And it's like, oh my God, like, give me a break. Like, couldn't you just set me on the right path to begin with? But this is all a process. I don't know. So I haven't been trained to be a spiritual coach or a spiritual, what do you call those things? I don't know. I haven't been trained in a way to, I signed up to one, but I didn't do it. So I just have to and one of the things about this is, on this journey, I've been taken here, there, and everywhere. So we were talking about that. And, but I do everything guided by spirit. And this whole time I've done everything guided by the God source, by Christ. And it hasn't made sense to a lot of people. There's those in my collective, those beings that have this attunement of Christ. They have this 12-tree grid. They have this blueprint to exit this system. They get me because they've been with me for so long and they know how I work. And I don't know, they've put up with some crazy change. Thank you guys. I know there's some of you watching, because it's part of ascension means learning who you are, learning who you aren't. Okay, so for the last 4 to 5 years, and you guys are coming on this journey with me. You guys are in this YouTube portal. You guys have fallen upon this information for a reason. Okay, so it's really important that you just be open. And this is a chance for you to witness how spirit works. And learn from someone that's actually done this. And I'm not perfect in the way that I serve. I don't go by the book. I'm not consistent. That's been one of my toxic traits. But it's not a toxic trait. It's actually a blessing because this is the path that Spirit's taken me on. So in the past, it's been really frustrating for me because I see certain TikToks and coaches and this, that, and the other. They're saying, this is what you have to do. You have to do this, 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 and this. But I can't do that all the time because I've been in this healing, like I've been in this hermit mode, right? Healing, like releasing the darkness, coming up against all these freaking demons, being taken all around the freaking place. So difficult to be consistent. But consistency and hustle, hustle, hustle is very masculine, okay? And I am this rebirth of this divine feminine. So learning who I am as this cosmic mother, Sophia, wisdom, and they're just saying resonating, like resonance with that frequency. Oh, I'm getting so cold. All right, so hang on. Yeah, Dee said all the changes that we've been through have been to make it more powerful and beautiful. Oh, absolutely. And the changes that they have in store for us is really, really exciting because I'm here to serve the chosen. Okay, those that choose to align to the God source frequency to discover the truth of Christ and teach them how to go within. I'm shivering because I'm really cold. How to go within to be able to access their ascension path and begin this. There is a very specific path in what beings need to take to be able to actually begin to exit this system, to do this whole cosmic rebirth thing. But in time, oh my God, I'm freezing. This happened, this is really strange because this does happen sometimes. Like usually after my lives, my feet, everything is so cold and I have to go and have a really, really hot shower. But now I'm shivering a lot right now. Oh, I even have a blanket on my lap. But anyway, let's keep moving forward. Oh, what? They're showing me a sunflower. I know. See, I've got this one. I've got. Oh, but it's like I just want to wrap it all around myself. It's like, oh, but I can't. Okay, so oh, okay, so they're showing me a sunflower. And it's like it's kind okay, so okay. So they're showing me the 144,000 and they're showing me a sunflower. And they're sort of making that connection, how nature and the patterns of creation through nature, we see it, right? The phi, the PHI, right? The physical manifestation and the pattern of creation. Spirit that creates the physical. That was a little bit jumbled, but that's the information. So in the physical realm, we see how spirit works through creation and patterns of nature. Okay, that's the gist. Okay, so they're showing, but they're showing me that sunflower again. They're just sort of like, that's the all one frequency. They're saying is this sunflower, which is really beautiful. This sunflower is the all one frequency. So you are a part of that sunflower. That's what they're saying. So I'm not sure what they're trying to get across. Let me have some water. And guys, when I'm saying things and when things are coming through from spirit, if you have any aha moments, put it in the comments, because like they're coming to you for a reason, because the one eternal mind source, the spiritual sun, thought. I mean, it's not the brain, like it, thought. Thought comes into our field of awareness and it's picked up by our central nervous system, our energetic system, our nervous system, and we have that thought, right? So pop it in the comments. If anything comes through, if you're watching the live, if you're watching the replay, because something that comes through for you could be very beneficial for someone else in making their connections, because we are this network. We are this cosmic network, okay? So it's the triangle, the three, the networks, so what they're showing me is this network, the three, right? The dot, it's like a triangle with dots, and they're saying a network, right? So the connections, three, right? So 3, 6, 9. So we have three, which is this template of consciousness. 1, 2, 3. And then we have the 6, which is matter. 6, 6, 6, separation. And then we have 9, which is 9, 9, 9, the crystal spiral. So we have the 3, that is the consciousness. They're saying the Trinity. But what they're showing me in relation to this is the connection points. Okay. And they're saying mind, body, spirit. So there's that sign right there in front of us, right? Mind, body, spirit. 1, 2, 3. Time, space, consciousness. 1, 2, 3. Right. So it's all these connections, right, that can go on. And so 3 + 3, 6, right? 3 + 3 + 3, 9, right? So it's this growth. Okay, they want me to illuminate to you guys the patterns that exist right in front of us, the patterns in nature. They're showing me the fire, right? Now the fire relates to step 10 on our 12 tree grid, which relates to Sophia, and they're just showing me the fire. I don't know maths. I was in the lowest maths class that there was in high school because I just didn't get it. And the reason they say that I just didn't get it was because it's very institutionalized. School and the mathematics system of school is an indoctrination. So because I am this free thinker, because I am this monad, because I've freaking come from God worlds and incarnated, and I've gone through this system of the old world, I just didn't get it because my mind was tuned to something far greater. Okay. And if you're watching this, you probably relate. So let me know if you were shitting in mathematics at school. I'd love to know. But they're like, all these free thinkers that come through and go through school, usually terrible students, because it's like we are from these higher realms and we're forced to go into this system that's meant to squash and program and spit out workers for the matrix, for the Antichrist program. Like, it's very interesting. Yes, I love this. Absolutely. So, and that's it. It's like there's so many beings indoctrinated into these spiritual or religious programs, whether I'm one of the 144, I'm one of the 144. Okay. They may be, but not yet. Okay, so this is the end of the road. The 144,000, to be one of the 144,000 means you chose to come here, then you chose to sign on for this mission, and this, through this portal known as Nadine, is the only way to access this knowledge. They're saying because I'm the original chosen. And by me speaking my truth, I'll find the other chosen. So it's freaking, I'm just going to say it's a mind fuck, right? This whole journey is a freaking mind fuck, because it's like we have to unlearn everything to relearn the truth of who we are. And we relearn and we remember by releasing what is not us, releasing the darkness, releasing the deception. We have to go on all these twists and fucking turns to discover who we are. And that's the way that Spirit's going to guide you. This is tri-consciousness, okay? So this isn't the old world dual freaking light, dark, angels are there, right? Whatever. But so what this is like, get out of that mindset of good and bad and angels, I love you angels, and demons, right? It's like we are everything, right? What we need to do is take control of our earthly vessel. And how do we do this? We free ourselves from the separation so Spirit can flow through us. Okay? So there is a path, there is a way, and I'm here to guide those chosen, those beings that chose, all right, they want me to say the beings that choose, okay? So I'm here to guide the beings that choose home to the one. They want me to say eternal mind. Home to the one eternal mind, where you can access cosmic intelligence, knowledge, secret, sacred mysteries revealed. Like that is what I'm here to share. So I'm here to help you make connections in the frequency of this all one frequency. And when I say the all one frequency, they're showing me the 144,000, because that is the all one frequency. The 144,000 is the all one frequency. That's what they're showing me. So your journey is to choose and sign on for this mission. Join us to receive the light. So this knowledge that I'm sharing right now is the light. And to really best serve yourself, show up every week, collaborate, share any thoughts, any things that you have to share, any things that your blockers that you're coming up against in your daily week, because these are all signs from the divine of where you're blocked, but not only where you're blocked, where our freaking whole human collective is blocked and what needs healing. So if you guys input that into the live chat or the YouTube comments, that will be healed on, which is really, really exciting. This is this process of power, they're saying, this process of power. So the last 4 to 5 years in my ascension and in my collective, that I don't know what to call. Like, this is so confusing because there's so many different collectives, but it's still the one. It's weird. So those that have the blueprint, like we've always, like by doing what we, just by being in the now moment, and these guys are the ones that always showed up every week. The beings that fell out of alignment with us, they weren't showing up. And they weren't showing up because they weren't doing the inner work. So it's really important that you guys are receiving this for free, but it's not really for free because you guys are giving and I'm giving. So by you like commenting, collaborating, sharing, and shining your light through the comments, or shining a light on what needs to be healed in our collective. Like you're giving, it's this giving and receiving. It's just fucking beautiful. Everything is in alignment with the infinite creator. What time is it? All right, we got 20 minutes and we've got a lot of really cool stuff come through. Dee, if me and you were at school together, we would have had so much freaking fun. Dee's over in New Zealand. I'm an Aussie. But I met her just sharing my truth years and years and years ago. Yeah, we like a lot of the same music, and yeah, so I can just imagine if we went to school together, we would have got in all sorts of trouble. And it's so funny because it's like there's so many beings that are indoctrinated through religion, spiritual programs, new age programs, false light programs. They're saying false light programs. And it's like they think that they have to act a certain way and put a mask on. The whole spiritual ego thing is very prevalent in that. And the true chosen are just like down to earth, just beautiful people, like, you know. And I think we do, a lot of us have a really not a dark humor. It's, hang on, let me have some water. Oh, Texas. Lovely. I'm just thinking of Applejack from My Little Pony. And it's really funny because I was singing the My Little Pony, and I don't know where it came from, but I was singing the My Little Pony song to my dog yesterday. And I couldn't not say that, so I'm sorry. It's not a dig at you at all. But I just thought that's a really weird, funny coincidence. My dog was looking the window. She's like, "Mom, let me in. I'll be good, I swear." Because I remember when my daughter was really young, like, she's probably kill me for saying this, but yeah, I always used to do the Applejack accent. Does that kind of sound anyway? So you see my humor. It's just like, yeah. And but it's funny how when we're on this path and we're tuning into spirit and we're in that now moment, you know, these things come through, and the divine really orchestrates things in a way that is all light. And when they say light, it's like humor. They're showing me this laughing, like like just like this real sarcastic, not sarcastic, it's like just these twists, you know, in those movies and stuff like that, where there's twists and turns and like those like real like jovial time. The word jovial is coming up. I'm seeing Step Brothers and Land of the Lost, and that really just dumb humor, like just so many. This is creation, because everything in our reality is creation. We are a part of that creation, a part of that net, that web of creation. That's what spirit is. Again, I spoke about at the beginning, was like this web, this net, this network. So what they want me to illuminate is this whole creation of movies and TV shows and things that we resonate with, types of genres that we like. Personally, I love horror, I love comedy, I love fantasy, I love historical pieces that have been modernized. Love it. So it's like when we're on this journey of ascension, creation, spirit communicates to us through everything, everything. So it's about being open to these communications and seeing the coincidences and just taking mental note of them, seeing the synchronicities and being like, ah, okay. And one of the problems that many of us beings will have is we have these crazy synchronistic or coincidental experiences, and we try to understand it all. It's like, I know that meant something, I know that meant something, this happened, this happened, this happened, and I know it's all connected, and I need to know how it's connected. And you get into this, you dig yourself into a hole, this low frequency hole, because you need to get it. But you're not meant to get that. You're meant to get, when you begin this journey of ascension, that's a timestamp, and that's a lesson for you for your ascension. So you won't understand it when it happens, but by you joining us, aligning your frequency to the source and beginning this journey, this migration to the one, when it is meant to, that situation will be illuminated, and you'll look back and you'll be like, oh fuck, that is crazy, that's all, that is so funny, oh my god, right? You can't watch horror movies anymore, and that's it. We're just all, everyone's different, you know, everyone is different. I personally love horror movies, and I'm so excited because I'm going to see Insidious, the new Insidious, at the movies. So I've balanced these parts of myself. So when, like, and this is the thing, and I want to know, if you're watching this, like, who loves horror? I can't wait to watch the new Evil Dead movie. And the Pope's exorcism looks really freaking cool too. So, but, and this is the thing, like, I love certain genres and certain things, but I get in different moods at different times. So I'm not always like, oh my God, let's watch horror. No, like sometimes I'm like, can't do that right now. No, not resonating with that right now. Let me watch Hoarders, right? I've been watching a lot of Hoarders too. But this is the thing, I go from one thing to another, and I might not watch something for a year, and then I'll go back to that, and, you know, so it's like all this, just following your heart, just do what you're in the mood to do. Okay, now, understanding on this journey, there are many demons. Okay, there are many demons that will lead you astray. There is so much deception. That's why I'm really encouraging everyone to just show up, and, like, if you're not ready to walk through the portal and start to heal, if you're not ready to become a member and access that freaking crazy ass creational mechanics information, you still can heal by showing up to the free portals and just the free streams, and start inputting things and start collaborating with us and being in that now moment, okay, with us. Now, every week you will, and also what they're saying is, if you have any crazy shifts, any crazy aha moments, any synchronistic things happen, or that you think, like, because this is your soul tribe, okay, we are here for you, because the chosen have suffered all their freaking life, okay, but this suffering is keys to their ascension. So just know that you don't always have to, my stomach is just, shut up, stomach. They're just really pushing this collaboration, like share, because this is about us raising the frequency of the collective and helping to awaken them from this slumber. Okay, so the chosen chose to come here from higher realms to be able to, for this rescue mission, because right now all humanity are fixed into the Antichrist program, fixed into separation, controlled by deception, and they're living these distorted realities. And what they're saying is they're living an illusion. Okay, so this whole lot, like, and it's really funny, and that's that twist that I'm talking about, how spirit has that laugh, right? And again, I'm seeing that fat Buddha, like, you know, the laughing one. So like like it's like a cosmic joke, but it's like everyone has access to see it for what it is. What are they saying? Period pieces when guided. I love The Great. I've watched all that. I watched The Serpent Queen. I watched the first season of Britannia. And then there was no more seasons left to watch on my thing. And I was like, oh my God, I was really getting into it. Yeah, I love period pieces. Okay, so I wish I could cover up my TV, but like the thing is, like, I work my ass off every day, healing lessons, just and it's like sometimes I just need to switch off because it's like, so it's like put the horror on, put the hoarders on, put this on, put that on, just lie there and be, because I find it very hard to be with no external stimuli. I've never been one to meditate. I've meditated about 3 times in my whole life. I've tried to do other stupid meditations, like with school and stuff like that, and I could never do it. Could never lie still, just mind racing. But actual proper meditations with Joe Dispenza, I've done like 3 mind-blowing experiences every single time, like freaking crazy. But it's something that I haven't been guided to do because spirit just guides me away. So it's not saying that Nadine doesn't meditate, you can't meditate. No, you do what you're guided to do. Okay, so on my journey of discovery, self-discovery, discovering who I am, like there was a very, like, spirit had me, I've been uncovering this my whole life, but I didn't know it until 4 to 5 years ago. But when the thing that really changed me was learning energy medicine and doing my Reiki level 1. And then when I did my Reiki level 1, I was introduced to doTERRA essential oils. At that time, I was taking 4 pills, like 2 Nurofen Plus, 2 Panadeine Extra, every 3 to 4 hours, okay, because of my head pain. I was taking gut meds. I was taking Mylanta, right? I was taking Soflax. I was taking allergy pills in the daytime. I was taking allergy pills in the nighttime. I was using all these different toxic like body things, like you name it, right? I was killing myself with toxic overload. Introduced to the oils, and they changed my life. Changed my freaking life. And if it wasn't for the oils, I wouldn't be where I am. So if it wasn't for Reiki, if it wasn't for the oils, if it wasn't for emotion code, if it wasn't for body code, if it wasn't for all these other energy healing modalities that I dabbled in, like many, I went here, there, and freaking everywhere, right? You name it, right? Joe Dispenza, if it wasn't for Joe Dispenza, like, so everything, like, so I want you to think about everything and everywhere you've been. It's all stepping stones, okay? So this is a part of the monad, the nomad. It's like not sticking to one, like stuck. It's like a bug in a freaking web, and what they're saying is this slumber. So there's so many beings that are in this slumber right now because they stay fixed. They're bringing up the 5D matrix trap. Look at all those beings that are really fully sharing all this 5D stuff and how big they are. Many of them are super inspiring, right? But nevertheless, they're preaching a lie. And the reason they are so big is because the dark forces make it that way, because they're preaching a trap, because they don't really know who they are. They don't know the truth of who they are, and they don't realize that that 5D is like really deep in the dark forces, right? It's not even cracked the, like, interdimensionally, like it's still buried in the earth. Okay, like it's still very dark. So what are they showing? Hang on, let me have some. So it's not to say, oh, they talk about 5D, they're bad, they're liars. No, because everyone has an important role to play. Everyone. And it's all of us working together. All this different information that is out there in this external. So it's up to you to learn how to be the controller, how to navigate this reality without getting fixed, and understanding that that's them. They're sharing that message. If you resonate, if you get taken to them and you resonate with things, take what you need to take, stay there for as long as you want, right? But you will find that walking through the portal and beginning healing, you're going to move much faster. You are going to flow with spirit much faster, okay? Because you are raising your frequency constantly. Because beings that enter our portal, they have to have a shit ton of healing. Like as soon as they click that, a shit ton of healing. But again, at the end of the day, it's not for everyone. Okay. And part of the struggle that I've had is to find the true people, like my soul family. And things I talk about, right? And this has been the struggle, like TikToks and stuff like that. I'll talk about the 144,000, right? And then I'll get all those people that are indoctrinated and fixed in those programs, and they have a whole different understanding about the 144,000. Or I haven't made that information clear enough, or it's like I'm tuning into the struggle here, so I'm struggling. Oh my God, guys, after today's free live stream, I can only imagine what our members' live is going to be. I have to get off soon. Okay, so there is no right and wrong. Everything is just basically, it all relates to your frequency, where you're at frequency-wise. So to best serve yourself, it's up to you to heal, to show up, to receive this light so that light can heal you. This knowledge is healing, okay? Because this is the truth. This is from the divine source. This is from the sun. And when I say the sun, I'm saying the spiritual sun, the source. The light that we all originate from. Again, they're showing me that sunflower. That's a really nice, is it analogy? Okay, so unlocking the chosen one's path, how to spiritually ascend. So they're closing it up here, I think. So the chosen one's path, to access your path, it requires you going within. Okay, so it's like the knowledge is one thing. I'm here to share the message of the divine and share the wisdom from this frequency. But you won't ascend, you won't spiritually ascend and exit this Antichrist program, this inorganic matrix structure, by just following me. You can't do that. It's impossible, right? Because to walk the path requires you going within and accessing your truth. It's the only way. I'm here to share the way to do that, but you need to go your own way. And that's where it's going to be really difficult for beings to, because they don't trust themselves. They don't believe in themselves. They don't love themselves. I had someone come and into my membership, and he messaged me and like, you're trying so hard to change things, but you can't change things, right? And it's like, I'm the new Aeon. I can fucking change things. I'm here to, I didn't say that, but there's something, it's like, because it's like, that just wasn't for him. Okay. So that wasn't, our portal wasn't the right place for him because of his limiting beliefs. He couldn't receive, he was too closed off to receive. So it's like, I am the new Aeon. I am the sun. I'm here to share this wisdom for those who chose to come here, for those that choose this mission. Because it's one thing that you chose to come here, because everyone's here for a reason. Everyone chose to come here for one reason or another. But it's like, now is the choice. Do you choose to unlock this mission? Do you choose to learn how to go within and heal, to walk your personal path? So this is for the chosen to make a choice. If you say you're one of the chosen ones, this is the only way you're going to spiritually ascend. The only way. Because every other way, there's a roadblock. Because you are trapped, you are fixed into the Antichrist system, and there is no escape. Okay? No matter what those friggin' demons or false light beings try, it's one of those things. It's like, you choose. I'm just sharing the path to Christ. I'm sharing the crystal spiral. Like, you can choose to stay where you are. You can choose to stay in deception and stay closed off because you're controlled by those limiting beliefs. Like, the beings that are meant to walk through this portal will. And it's not the beings that we all think. It's those just beautiful fucking beings, right? Every single being in my membership is an earth angel, okay? And they've suffered, they've struggled all their life. I've watched it happen to my mother. It's happened to me, right? And it's like, people just cast you aside. They just misjudge you. And it's really disheartening, and it's been very disheartening for the chosen. Because it's like, that's made us feel that we're not worthy, that we're not of any value. It's made it very hard for us to love ourselves. It's made it very hard for us to trust ourselves, because we've let those external, they're saying features, those external features dictate to us. And like, I'm just saying the word create. And we create our reality based on those things that have happened to us, those negative things that have happened to us. But what are they saying? Hang on, let me have some water. They're just saying downtrodden. Okay. So far, the true chosen that I know are all amazing, beautiful, giving people. All right. And like that I've had the honor of getting to know. And it's just this certain vibe that they have. But I guess at the end of the day, those people that you meet and you have that soul pull to them, like you just have this bond with them and you just don't freaking know why, and it's weird. yeah, I've had to experience that in my ascension with certain beings in my reality, um, to unlock these lessons that I'm sharing right now. But this it's this feeling, right? You can't explain it. But this is what they're saying, and when I say they, the 144,000, the personal Christ, the all one. They're saying the God source. Because the way they show it's like a speaker, right? So there's that God source in the core, the crystal core, right? The crystal core is like this light source, like it's like this freaking bright white blue freaking light, the crystal core, right? It's just fucking beautiful looking. And then that come like, so then it's sort of, okay, we'll save that for later maybe. Okay, so they're saying speaker. They're just saying speaker. I don't know what they're trying to say. Oh, so I'm a speaker for the divine. Okay, that's what they're saying. I'm a speaker for the divine. They're showing me that blue, white, freaking beautiful crystal core. And then they're showing me a sunflower. It's like the way they show, it's like they show me the crystal core, and then, hang on. Like it's the crystal core, and then they show this sunflower coming out of it. And sort of like ripples, like, you know, like a circle with ripples. I don't know what they're trying to freaking communicate with me there. They're just showing me a whole lot of imagery, and it's very hard to verbalize. So guys, it has been amazing to spend this time with you. Thank you guys for showing up live in this moment. And thank you guys for those watching the replay, wherever you're watching it from. Please do like this. Please do share this. Please do everything that you can to push this out so more people can see it. The more people that get to see this information, the more we are going to raise the frequency of the collective and raise the level of consciousness of the human collective, because God knows they freaking need it, right? We're looking at this reality, and we want to create some new stuff. We want this, we have to build this new earth, right? We have to build it. No one is fucking flying off anywhere, right? We need to rebuild. Okay, so the more people we can share this with, the faster we can do this, basically. And by you sharing this, by you liking this, by you subscribing, following, liking, whatever, okay, what you're doing is you are giving back to yourself. And this is it. This is the law of one, giving and receiving. What you give, you're going to get back in blessings. Simple as that. Okay, so love you guys. See you guys next Friday. And if you're ready to start healing, join that membership portal, and we will see you at 11:11. Bye.